Laney was one of the great stories last year. Amazing story. Laney was not a very good football program 10, 15 years ago. But Coach Duke has built a program from the ground level up. John James, heck of a football coach.
Tell us a little bit about the philosophy the coach team preached all season long to get you to this point.
Only seen nothing get us is us. He made sure that he was ready to play, but he always told us it wasn't him. It was us. Man, he's a great coach. He's a great coach. One of the best coaches I ever had. I love Coach B.
You do something for 40 years, something you love. I put in hours of time on it, and everybody else is. And so for me, I ran up to the field, found my wife, hugged her, my daughters.
Hurry up, fuck's sake.
Nate Diaz has been called the scariest street fighter in MMA, having lost 13 times in history. Hell, a particularly glamorous record, but his reputation.
Dude, walking in a winter wonderland.
Other notable members of the Kinahan family are Dublin-born criminal Bernard Clancy, Daniel Kinahan's advisor and closest confidant, Sean McGovern, former KOCG enforcer, now Marbella-based money launderer, Johnny Cash Morrissey, and Ian Dixon.
And a gangland enforcer simply called Hatchet, have been tied to drug smuggling, gun running, and killings.
Of course, the police went beyond these guys, but the exact number is still unknown.
Cap's case is that the commingling of finances was used to hide the money's origins and is being contested by family members. Key to Cap's case is that a famous house purchased by convicted drug smuggler Ian O'Hare was in fact controlled by Ross Browning. The Deanstown Roadhouse, bought for €57,000 in 2012 by Browning's late grandfather William Conway and sold within 12 months for almost twice the price, was an attempt to disguise the true origin of the cash. Paddocks and an indoor show jumping arena were built, as well as the completely renovated cottage now called Chestnut Lodge. A number of family members are named in the Cap case as being used to disguise Ross Browning's involvement, including his sisters Cheryl and Robin, his mother Lily Conway, and her late father William Conway. It was heard how Ross Browning's involvement with the Kinahan gang became known in 2010 during a multinational police operation against them, which saw several arrests in Spain.
Fuck him.
Worked as bricklayer and had declared himself a gym owner for revenue.
The investigation, codenamed Operation Shovel, was led by Spanish authorities, but also incorporated special unit in Belgium, the Republic of Ireland, from the UK. Operation
Yeah,
Shield
fucking
became
United
widely
last night.
known
What a
for its
game, man.
investigation, but that detail contained within the police
What
files
a
has never been
fucking
made
game.
public until
That's one of the best I've seen on the Ten.
exclusively obtained and released
You
by
know, and
police
it's
files
like United will go matching on it, and
remarkable.
what I said will happen, will happen. I guarantee United will catch Arsenal. Here, City, like all the taxes for us to lose the game and City to win. If I had my skill, I'd be over there like just fucking. Oh, slagging the bastards out.
60 luxury properties in Spain.
15 properties in Spain.
Worth around 150 million euros.
The police found the gang had financial interests spanning the globe from Libya to Panama, and after recovering 500 million euros in assets.
Imagine that.
Brazil, where the gang was
500 million full of assets. He lost.
Ireland, England, Belgium, Cyprus, South Africa, and Dubai. Also arrested in the raids were Irish gangster Fat Freddie Thompson.
Yeah, you fat cunt.
The police in
You
Spain
took my mate out, you
against taking down
bastard.
the Irish mafia. But the Spanish operation was botched, and none of the Kinahans were jailed.
Yeah, why
Although the
not?
raid was seen as a huge
Yeah.
step for international policing, the Kinahans were back to business as usual less than a year later, bigger and bolder than ever. By 2012,
Not this
Daniel
time,
Kinahan
my
had been running
friend.
the cartel, while Chris
My
Casino
old
was finishing
bro.
a prison sentence in Belgium for money laundering.
Not this year.
After the prosecutions in Spain collapsed, Daniel Kinahan then established his own boxing gym in Portobello near Marbella.
In 2012, along with former boxer Matthew Macklin, Kinahan founded Macklin's Gym Marbella,
Come here,
later renamed
listen.
Mac the Knife Global, an international boxing and MMA promotions company.
See, I'm not too cleared up on bikes, Dave, you know, fairness. I do know a fella that is, though.
Darren Till in 2007.
You know, Doc that comes in here, Doc 77, he puts bikes together, surrounds, fucking, well, I'm not too sure about the surrounds, but it's like they're very expensive, they're like fucking £4,000, you know.
Over the course of several years, the agency will go on to sign dozens of well-known fighters, like Carl Frampton and Joe Saunders.
Was Tyson Fury joined, and it was indeed Daniel who was his advisor, who had even played a major role in bringing Fury out of obscurity after winning his title in 2015. These two were originally part of the core group of 4 people who were mainly involved in supplying the British sector with drugs and weapons. However, it was Bomber who was considered the most important representative of the cartel on the island. The National Crime Agency went so far as to say that its division was described as a true Kinahan franchise. Bomber began to emerge in the underworld around 2004, when Christopher had moved to Spain and needed to place someone he trusted on the island for the business. So, Bomber didn't hesitate to seize the opportunity to enter the big league by moving from Ireland to near Birmingham, where he became the cartel's main man. The Gang of 4 would be rocked in September 2014 with the death of one of its members, Gerard. He was Bomber's cousin, who worked as a money collector for the cartel, among other things.
So did mine.
The money was potentially embezzled on several occasions by Gerard, but also by his brother, who was involved in the same activities. The cartel had realized that the money raised by the 2 Kavanagh brothers to pay back the syndicate was not always passed on to them afterwards. And since Bomber treated all those who disobeyed or showed disloyalty to him with equal measures of violence, then, according to the police hypothesis, the 2 brothers would have been punished by Bomber, who gave the Kinahans permission to eliminate
Yeah, well, the DEA, yeah.
Gerard, trapped near Marbella. And then Paul, killed north of Dublin.
Conor McGregor's involvement. It's difficult to know the full extent of his involvement with the Kinahans, but we can't deny the fact he's been seen with a lot of people who are involved in the biggest drug operation in Ireland.
Here's Byrne with Conor McGregor in 2015.
The two trained together at the Crumlin Boxing Club in Dublin when they were younger, and reportedly
So
maintained
did me
a friendly
cousins,
relationship after.
believe it or not.
The fighter
Same,
who
Jim.
also headlined the card, Jamie Kavanagh, is also Connor's childhood friend. And his late father Gerald and Uncle Paul, whose funeral McGregor attended, were both members of the
Imagine that.
Kinahan
Why would
cartel.
you want your son to carry on your bullshit?
Brother, tensions rose sharply in the group.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Fuck you.
although Mulvey and Bomber worked together, in reality, Mulvey was terrified of Bomber, given how ruthless the cartel is. His calls were even
Allegedly.
secretly recorded, in which he expressed his paranoia potentially about the cartel. In the recorded calls, James suspected Thomas Bomber of knowing about the trap set for his cousin Gerald.
But yeah, very rarely get down there. Someone's come down there. Someone says he lost that because he got it. Because he wouldn't be in the army. Very rare. So he wouldn't find it.
Don't tell me 3 attempts on him and Thomas doesn't know who it was. I
Two
trust
attempts on the life.
He knows everyone. They are that big. Someone must have known he was down there. Someone close. He's let them give the green light. It's nothing to do with me.
On the other hand, he showed no compassion for Gerard when the latter caused him trouble by accusing him of being a rat.
Thanks for coming in, Davey. I'm just watching a second part about the Canadians.
Ian Ogan, who was used to purchase the Deanstown Roadhouse according to Cav, was jailed after being caught with the haul at Perth International Airport in March 2015 after ingesting 27 balloons of cocaine and attempting to smuggle it into the country after taking a flight from Dubai.
The Kinahan cartel and the Hutch gang were once on good terms and often worked with one another. As a matter of fact,
Fuck
Jerry's
them.
nephew, Gary Hutch, was at one point known as Daniel Kinahan's closest associate.
Yeah, I punched the
Ironically
fucking
enough,
face
this
off
very
your
thing
cousin.
would lead to an all-out war. Around
Well, but he's
2014,
dead now.
several Kinahan drug shipments got intercepted and
Like
sneaked
we're
by
talking
authorities.
metric tons.
This was rare for the gang.
That's coming into the
Quickly
country.
deduced that someone within their
Like,
circle was
I mean bales like that.
the person deemed most likely to be the informant was Gary.
Rat.
Being a relative
So he got dealt with like a
because
rat.
of his last name,
He got chased down by a gunman and he got a couple, I think, in the back of the nugget.
but he will be forbidden from engaging in any criminal activity in the future, and
You know what?
the Hutch gang would have to take a bullet as retribution.
Yeah,
This
well,
$200,000
you know the rules of the game.
to the Kinahan family.
You know what I mean?
Good faith.
And if you're stupid enough,
Patrick volunteered for the punishment. He was shot in the leg by Daniel Kinahan. In spite of that, Gary was still murdered in 2015. Freddie Thompson, known as Fat Freddy, Daniel Kinahan's right-hand man,
it's a rat.
said to be responsible for the crime.
Christie Sr. had run-ins with the law over the years, serving time in jail in Belgium and the Netherlands. But aside from a run-in with the Irish National Liberation Army, the gang operated with near impunity as the Irish Guards struggled to track their international operations. All of that changed in September 2015 when Gary Hutch, a member of the rival Hutch gang and Gary's nephew, was shot dead at his home in Spain's Costa del Sol.
Well,
Gary allegedly worked with Daniel Kinahan until the two fell out over a scheme involving a tiger kidnapping, in which criminals kidnapped hostages and then used them as leverage to force their target to commit a crime on their behalf.
fucking crazy Dublin City. You don't know how mad it is.
over the receptionist desk.
Two dudes come in with AKs, man, looking for him. And he got out the back, the fucking rat bastard.
2 months, and then he left again. And the guy who was shot right beside me at that time, that was the noise I
The
got.
victim. One man lay dead by the hotel reception. There were 6 men in the hit squad, some of them dressed as a police tactical unit.
The message was, this is war. They tuned up.
They went in dressed in a skirt.
Coming in the side door.
Right?
Fully dressed in Guardian uniforms. Absolutely fully dressed.
With AK-47s in their fucking hand.
Back of their jackets. And
then a few of them were caught running away. And the papers.
A number of shots went off.
Cameras never lie. People do.
David Byrne was next.
Once you're on camera,
A foot
you're
soldier from
fucked.
Kinahan. He was killed at the weigh-in.
This is a very dangerous place when the big tribes go to war. We don't know where this is going to end.
Hatchery coming soon. What?
And we are live. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Joel Bayer, Stephen House, and Rio Ferdinand. It's the 1st of January 2023. The Vital Five team is committed. Oh, can you hear that? I'm also in the YouTube background. It's all good. Guys, how's your New Year's? How did it go?
Steve, how was yours? Quite one. We did a live show in Dublin on Friday night, and I wasn't well enough to do it, to be honest, so it knocked me back a little bit, so it was an early night for me last night.
So is the horse.
At Booking.com, we're just here to help you make the best of your holiday. Because now, we also do flights and cars, everything you need for a spectacular trip. That's pretty cool, if you know what I mean. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Horses aren't cheap. That's why not every kid who wants one has one. But while all horses are pricey, some are far pricier than most. The cost of some equine will blow your mind. These are the most expensive horses in the world. Number 20, the Frisian horse breed. Now you might be thinking that this list is solely going to be about singular horses and their apparent values, but that's not exactly all that's going on here.
Oh,
because while there can be solo horses that bring in buku bucks, there are also breeds of horses that are known for being infamously expensive, which of course means they're incredibly desirable. One such horse is the Frisian horse breed. This was a breed that was born in the northernmost part of the Netherlands. What's more, they're a very old breed of horse, as they were made as early as, if not earlier, the year 12.
Some mane on them, you just have to grab the mane and
only
jump
a few decades away from being about 900 years old. What will be incredibly obvious about the Frisian is that they're a large horse, known to not just be bigger than your average horse and breed, but they have thick bones, thick manes, and are also known to be luxurious. Ironically, they only come in one color though, that being black, like my soul. Which is odd, but black horses do look awesome, and this would make them perfect for stealth operations. Not surprisingly, with their impressive frames, they were used both in terms of actual battle and for knights on horseback during certain jousting tournaments. Nowadays, though, they're mostly used on the farm, and we're sure that their frames help them with that as well. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Number 19, the green monkey. Now I'm getting to the singular horse, and starting off with the most expensive horse that was ever purchased, the green monkey. Yes, they named a horse Green Monkey. This horse would be dubbed by many during its life to be a once-in-a-lifetime horse, which goes to show you why it was so expensive to get. But how expensive exactly, you may be asking? Well, try about $16 million. Just pause for a moment and consider how many full-on horses you could get for $16 million. You could have a whole horse ranch and have the time of your lives for the amount that these people spent on one singular horse. Now, if you didn't know, the Green Monkey was a racehorse, and a good one at that, hence the value. But just as important was his ability to be used as a stud, meaning they would sell him off in spurts, if you know what I mean, all to help people make other horses with his genetic makeup in the hopes of getting a better offspring. They're pimping out a horse, and that's a common thing in the horse community. Sadly, though, the horse had to eventually be euthanized because of his health issues, but it remains an example of how far people are willing to go to get an epic horse. Number 18, Arabian horses. Now I'm going back to full-on breeds to talk about a horse species which is one of the most revered, not just for his pedigree, but for their capabilities. I'm speaking, of course, about the Arabian horse. Now, on the surface, paying about $5,000 to $10,000 for an Arabian horse doesn't sound like a whole lot, especially when you compare it to the Green Monkey. But that being said, that's just a base price for an average Arabian horse. If you were to try and get a more top-tier one, the price would significantly rise. But here's the real selling point. It's not their looks, though they are absolutely beautiful. Rather, it's their ability and capability as workers and racers that get them their value. You see, Arabian horses grew up in the Middle East with the harsh sun and desert sands constantly beating against them, and that meant that those horses over time were able to grow a strength and endurance that other horses simply can't match. That's why many of these horses are used for the legendary and infamous endurance races, because the breed itself is set up for endurance and can go long distances without any issue, barring physical injury, of course. They're also very sensitive and full of empathy, said to be able to understand the needs of their own.
I'm a 13th century countryside inn. I may look old-fashioned, but I'm young at heart. I'm looking for someone who needed a peaceful, impromptu getaway. Join me for a weekend jaunt. I'd be delighted.
You should have a bed with a nine, you have a mat.
We want to be copper.
That's a revolution.
I'm doing this for a family. I'm the head up with the war.
There's a lot more ways.
Joe just sitting along.
Streaming on Paramount Plus, a mountain of entertainment.
Which isn't something that you hear very often. All of those things combined makes this horse worth the cost. Number 17, Fusiachi Pegasus Horse. The Fusiachi Pegasus horse is a legendary racehorse for reasons that will make the hairs stand on end, because apparently this horse raced in what is now known as the single most valuable horse race of all time. And considering how people bet on these races, that really says something. Fusiachi Pegasus would be born from the DNA of a legendary Triple Crown racer, Mr. Prospector, a horse that had quite the set of offspring. But when it came to the Fusiachi Pegasus, the owner knew that he had Superman. He would be right, as by 1998, it was setting records on the racetrack. And by the time that it went on a tear and set monetary records, it was clear that it was a horse for the ages. It ended up winning the Kentucky Derby at 9-5 odds, and did it in the 7th fastest time in history of the race. He didn't get the Triple Crown, but he did some of the best races around, and that's saying something special. Number 16, Thoroughbred Horse. No doubt many of you at home are familiar with the term, because to be a true thoroughbred means you have a proven and refined lineage that allows you to take the best traits from the parent horses and then expand upon them. In the case of these horses, the offspring are always meant to surpass those that came before. But what people sometimes forget is that while the thoroughbred is usually the choice for various races across the world, their value does not end when their time on the track stops. By that, I mean that they find secondary careers in terms of being drivers of carts, like the ones that take you on a buggy throughout the city, or even riding horses for high school classes. Now, because when these horses are refined through selective breeding, they will truly become greater than the sum of their parts. And for those who raise the horses and breed them, for those who want them for racing, if you can maintain their purity and note their bloodline, especially if that bloodline happens to trace to certain legendary horses, the sky is the limit in terms of price. For example, if you wanted a basic thoroughbred horse, you can get one for about $1,000 or at most $10,000, depending on its name and purpose. But ones with a good bloodline, well, those can go up to $100,000 without even breaking a sweat. Number 15, the Akal Teki horse. Now, when you hear the words domesticated, you no doubt think about dogs, cats, how they're trained to be good pets for humans. But the trick here is that it does apply to horses as well, and this breed was one that was the first that was ever domesticated for humans. The Akal Teki was a horse bred for a specific purpose, in this case, one of speed and endurance. But if you look at the horse, you might actually notice something a little bit off about it. Because when you think of certain horse breeds, including many on this list, you think
Hello,
of
and Happy New Year.
muscular horses that can give their all. But the Akal Teki, while it's one that's known to be narrow and a little bit thin, this is actually a turnoff for most buyers because they prefer those bigger, buffer horses. But for those who know just how special they are,
hope you get loads of fucking presents. Happy birthday.
The purpose for the content of this video is to raise awareness for the serious global problem. That problem is mentioned in this video and relates to a person attempting to beat a minor for various reasons.
That's what I'm watching. I'm watching Sting videos. They catch people online chatting to kids, like the active decoys, and then they arrange to meet the cunt and then put it on him. There's about 7 of them always at a Sting. I have a few mates that do it, looking at, listen, our women are not children, are the most precious thing to us, so therefore,
to determine why they lie and what they lie about in their natural environments. At the end of this video, we will discuss in brief what we've actually discovered about this individual. We're leaving brief remarks, and we will discuss at the end of each week in full about everyone shown on what we've learned, where we can progress from there. Hopefully with this kind of study we can find a cure for the problematic cause of what this video relates to. Is that all right? It's just the radiology department.
Then what you do is you go out and you walk and you get presents sent for yourself. Treat yourself, that's why people walk.
Right,
I've done 25 years in Manchester already.
It's my safety and yours. It's so that you can't say I've hurt you, vice versa. My name's Nick. I'm from an online child protection team called London Overwatch. I'm here on behalf of another team called Confronted in Court.
Happy birthday,
And
anyway.
what we're here to do is we're here to ask you a few questions about the conversations that you've been having there with what we've confirmed is a 14-year-old boy. Okay.
Dirty fucking animal. Shout out to the Exposure, London Overwatch. They're an online team that catch significant risks to children. So you can make a citizen's arrest. Look, it's section 24A of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. You've been chatting to a fucking 12-year-old, you dirty bastard.
You work as a radiologist? Yes. Cool.
A fucking doctor.
The signal was bad.
A radiologist.
What you think is a 14-year-old boy. And in those
You're fucked, mate. You're getting sent back to Hong Kong.
Sexual connotations, but in
Or wherever
particular,
he's
he's
from.
been trying to meet him to have kisses and cuddles.
All right, Paulie, how's it going, lad?
He could have sex with him. Why did you do that to a
Dirty
14-year-old?
fucking bastard. A gripping by the neck, I'd say, right? You're under Citizens Arrest 24A. Section 24A.
Yeah.
The Police and Criminal Act 1984.
Yeah.
Then he's aware of the application of what we're doing also. So,
Yeah, Paul, honestly, I love your setup. Sick. You know what I mean? It's so different. Like,
and he actually mentions his age another
you have to
time.
understand something. It's
Halfway
like,
through, and then again towards the end after
when I was 13 and 14 and I went to buy a record, it was a vinyl. So I learned off to normal set of decks.
I give him a question.
I think that technique could be wrong.
You know, that would be fine.
But
the way, you know, the rest of the conversation leading up to that point.
Gone are the days of vinyl. You know, unless you still have like turntable. You know what I mean? But still, no, it's like your setup is fucking fire, man. I didn't know you were into dance music and what have you, but it's a good setup. And I've seen a lot of setups in my time. And it looks, it's very, no, I don't mean basic, very, like, there's not everything everywhere. You have your fucking decks, you have your laptop. I'd imagine your mixers on this side. Oh, sorry, on this side. You know what I mean? Mixer, sampling board, everything.
Yes, I know.
But you try to.
You know.
I tried, but I'm not interested. So
it's
you continuously keep asking him.
If I'm interested, I'm going to meet him.
You tried to. It was a child that couldn't. It was a child that couldn't meet you.
But I realized it's a children.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because you wouldn't meet.
No way, man. Let's go, Bill. Fucking hell.
What happened if you'd met the child? You know, if you turn because you
wow.
Come meet me. If you had come and met you that particular
fucking
night,
hell, man.
You know, 2 or 3 days later when you tried again, if he'd have actually met you after you'd said things of a kind of sexual nature, what do you think would have happened?
Hello. Fucking hell. Yeah, it looks more expensive than that, no fairness. But I love your beat. You know what I mean? Yo, DJ, spin that track. You know what I mean? Make some fucking noise. Fuck on. I went, bro, right? There's a documentary on YouTube, bro. I'm in it, and I was 15 at the time, working in a nightclub called The Asylum, yeah? And it was the most notorious club Dublin ever had, right? And every tough guy from every borough, if you want to call it that, like, not the way you have Manchester, and then in Manchester you have loads of areas like fucking Salford, Windsor, Moss Side.
How old is it? How old do you have to be?
I give. Do you know what? The fucking decks, they must buy now in that shed, right? They're in a suitcase, yeah? 2 of them. Because they're old. You know what I mean? Old as in fucking ancient. But
when somebody tells you their age.
Yeah, I fucking I commented on a couple of your videos. Because I thought it was sick. Because you probably thought I was being ignorant, but I'd no access. I wasn't sure what your channel was called either. But I clicked on it and I was like, fucking hell, man, my man beats that fire. And I was like, oh, it's fucking about me, like, you know what I mean? I was listening to it and I was just like,
you understand why we would be a bit concerned?
Like, oh, I wasn't, like, I used to fuck about with microphones and decks and
do you realise
being your own MC, and sometimes you don't You don't have to talk. Music talks. And that's the beauty of music. It doesn't matter what language you or what country you're from. We all like every kind of band, you know.
And you're working as
It's just as
as someone there, you know, nice job.
Yeah.
Somebody,
You
wow,
can go to prison for it.
a radiographer.
So you would have found out all of your education, all of your hard work.
I'm gonna make an L once, you know.
Yeah, that's why
I don't like making big joints, and you know what I mean. Nah, I followed Aaron Van Buren for nearly 20 years, Paul. Yeah, especially when you're fucking neck and ecstasy. The way I was, fuck's sake. But I got to meet Carl Cox, I got to meet Groove Rider, Fabio, Armin Van Buren's parents. I didn't get to meet him. I got to meet his mom and dad. Yeah, Victoria Warehouse, Manchester, right? And it was like a Don't Let Daddy Know event, right? That's what it was called, yeah. He blew the house off. He blew the roof off the house, mate. And do you know where else? What's the name of that place?
Tells me that, you know, you're fully aware of
Albert.
Younger and
I think it's the Albert House, Manchester, or something like that. I'm off me nut, right? And obviously he's from Holland, right? There's a lot of great DJ, Martin Garrix, Armin Van Buren, Armin Van Helden, fucking, you know what I mean? And I was off me nut on MDMA, right? And I was at the bar trying to get a bottle of water next to all. I said, these two walking feet. And he had Dutch jerseys on. And I knew by looking at the star and the smart that he belonged to them, and I went like that because he had Van Buren at the back. And it's like, I was like, because it's off me, no, and all this. I'm like, see your son, I fucking love him. Look what he's doing. Listen, the whole place is rocking. Boom, boom. But Armin's like a trance DJ.
When I load my prepaid SIM card on a retailer, we write down our phone number. Then this person messaged me. Then I told him that, where do you get the number? He told me that he got
I've been to a few events over here. I've gone to that Creamfield. And like I said, bro, I had a little job in a nightclub at 15 selling pills.
I asked him, what are your intentions?
Yeah, and honestly, that's how I ended up getting into harder drugs because of fucking But Armin, like I said, the state of trance. Nah, it's like, see, music was my first love, believe it or not. That's like,
what we've done, based on the evidence that we've got there, we've made a call to the police. The police are going to come here shortly. They'll attend the scene here today. They're going to take a look at the evidence, and based on what we've got there, you're going to get arrested today for online grooming and attempting to engage in a sexual act with a minor.
I'm glad. Now you are.
We're going to take you to the police station where you'll be interviewed, and you'll be able to explain all this. You'll be able to tell them, you know, why you think it's okay to try and meet 14-year-old boys on the internet.
But what if I don't consent to, like, we don't meet?
Yeah. Meeting a child is one charge.
Yeah.
So that's a bad charge. If you haven't met the child, that's a bad charge.
like I remember, right, Paul, you might be able to relate to this, right? I remember working in this particular nightclub, right, and I was doubling dance up to the hacienda, You know the way the hacienda has a notorious reputation. Well, the one where I worked also did, but I remember selling pills when pills were fucking clean as fuck, right? But when that beat drops, it's like I seen bodies drop off the nut, rushing like fuck. You know what I mean? Like that, look, yeah.
We much prefer that children
You know, like,
healthy,
that chaos, stay away from that, I'd never do it. Ketamine, oh, fucking hell, man, I done it once and that was enough. Fuck it. I've done all this designer dance drugs and all that. You know, oh, for fuck's sake.
To the police station.
I'm just fucking dropping shit again. This is becoming too much of a current occurrence on my brothers who fucking feel fight.
They're gonna be happy about you talking to 14-year-old.
And I'm the big brother.
Sorry about that. Just cut out there. You're okay? Yeah, no one's touched you, have they? No. Yeah, so it'll be your decision what you want to do with work. You'll have an opportunity to explain what you've been up to the people at work. But I'm just going to hand you over to Lloyd. He's going to ask you a few questions. And I'm just going to keep a little lookout for the police and see if they're on the way, okay?
Oh, sorry about that, mate. Nah, but Paul, you have a good setup there, lads. Fucking hell. You know, you don't mind me asking you, Paul, do you do that for a job? Or a hobby, or? Yeah, music is universal. Like, yeah, right. Now, I'm sure you've heard of a place called Tomorrowland, haven't you? In Belgium. Now, I could lie and say I went, but I've never been, and I've always wanted to go. That's another thing on my bucket list. Like, you put on some show, Tomorrowland. It's like when you look at, like, for instance, like fucking Dimitri Vegas and fucking like Mike and fucking. But like I said, for we watched down Van Buren.
Terrible.
Hang on.
I mean, just putting a question mark at the end of it. Make it an innocent question. A question mark at the end of a sentence means you're asking a question. If you say, "Do you want sex?" then put a question mark.
McDonald's family.
That is you asking a question. That's not you sort of like better off being honest with your intentions. You say you
Oh, look, I've just got a blatant Christmas card in the post. Who's it from? I know, hey, I know it's an Irish post, Mac.
Is what the problem is. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why I asked him, what are you up to? You asking for, a question like this.
So you're asking him if he's asking you for sex?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, you wasn't.
Yeah, but imagine that, man. Oh, Paul. Do you do it as a job? Is that your bread and butter, like it? I know loads of people that are DJs that are they have their own residence. A couple of my mates work in Ibiza. I have people that I know that are residents. They have a residency in Ireland, in England. Like I said, dance music. When the whole dance scene, see, Paul, ecstasy didn't hit Dublin till 1990, right? Now at the time, Prodigy were blowing up fucking 808 State, fucking Phoenix, don't you want my little, yeah, alternate, fucking
No, but yeah,
mad. But I've seen them all, most of them. Like I've seen Carl Cox about 4 times with his big fat neck on him. You know what I mean?
why is he in the app and then
1999. Wow.
also
I took my first one in 1991. And there's a documentary online about the nightclub, and I'm in it. You know, if you click in the Asylum Nightclub Dublin, on the front of the video, you'll see a silhouette. That's me on the floor dancing. I was a spotter, a watcher, and a seller. You know what I mean, lad? And it's like, look at, he had a great setup. You know what I mean? Fucking, and loads of me mates were DJs in this particular nightclub, yeah? Because, like I said, they were good. Parsley in Time, fucking, who else was there? Mark Kavanagh, he wasn't too bad. Liam Dollard in Dublin, he's very good. He had a residency in a club called Sides, which I used to also go. You know, fucking, but it was run, both clubs, Sides, was run by people from Ballyfermot, where I'm from. And that's why a lot of people in town didn't like my borough, if you want to put it that way. You know what I mean? Notorious family. You know, try to like put that stamp on it.
This is some sort of normal thing. You're trying to normalise.
I'm 48, mate.
This is very irregular behaviour. Hence us being here today.
48.
If you know, why are you doing it?
I didn't do it intentionally or
Well, it doesn't matter. You're fucked now, mate. You fucking idiot. What's mommy and daddy gonna say back in fucking Korea?
intention to have those kinds of thing on a kid. That's why I asked him many times for the sex thing. Yes, I asked him that's what you're up to, and then the kissing. So he asking me also what do we want to do. So since we are on the dating app, yeah, I guess he wants to just to experience those kinds of things also.
And it's your place to do that, is it? It's your place to educate and enlighten a child.
No, it's not my place. The first thing I gave the place was I'm not inviting him for a sex.
You still invited a child to your house.
Yeah, because he wants to meet.
Everything you've got to say is irrelevant. You invited a child that you've met on the internet to your house.
So just for the okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Regardless of what you was going to do, what you say you was going to happen, what you say wasn't going to happen, you've gone on the internet, you seeked out a child, and you invited them to your house.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand.
That is wrong on so many levels.
That's wrong.
Predatory,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you say you didn't do it intentionally. I mean, I've got no intention of talking to children on the internet either. Kev? No. So do you know what I do? I don't talk to children on the internet. It's as simple as that. I mean, would you say you've got a sexual attraction to children?
No, I don't.
You have to think about that. You sure?
Yes, because if I have, I will meet, but I don't.
But you try to meet. You can't say I'm not attracted to children, otherwise I would have tried to facilitate a meet when you actually gave the guy your address.
Yeah, we tried to meet, but at the end of it,
as you're trying to justify your actions, you're actually digging yourself quite a big hole.
no, because I don't. I gave him my address. Yeah, that's it. But at the end of it, we don't. I delete all my messages.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
You're trying to cover your tracks. Yeah.
No, not just to cover my tracks because I'm not interested anymore. But he keep on messaging me. Yeah, people messaging.
So you didn't delete it to cover your tracks, you wasn't ashamed of what you'd done or anything like that, or
No.
so you told everyone in work what you've been doing, or
No, I'm not.
no, you told your friends that you've been talking to 14-year-old boys.
Sorry.
Have you told your friend, talk to 14-year-old boys, your family, not your work colleagues, your patients that you see, so you know it was wrong?
Yes, I know it's wrong. That's why I delete all my conversation because I don't want anything anymore. But people are messaging me. That's why.
Yeah, the 14-year-olds, the internet predator-ism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very,
No.
they're very,
No.
they're very, no, I'm not laughing. They're very aggressive. They keep on messaging.
You find a 14-year-old child aggressive?
Yeah, because people
A
messaging.
14-year-old child with that you're trying to have sex with and kiss him and get back to your house and you find him aggressive. Stop talking. Seriously. I don't even want to hear your excuses.
There's only you in my life.
What do you think would happen if, instead of us turning up here today,
Yeah, you care it.
parents,
You're speaking
uncles,
on
cousins,
the
someone like
telescope,
that,
bud.
boy turned up? I think they
No, you know what it is, bro? This is called The Exposure, right? And it's like London Overwatch. That's the group. Now, this guy works as a radiographer in a fucking hospital, right? But he's been placed under Section 24A, which is the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, 1984. And he was speaking inappropriate to a fucking 14-year-old boy, sending him fucking wank videos, etc. And that's why I love these organisations, because they go out, it's on voluntary basis, and some of these people are dangerous, you know what I mean? But I tell you one thing, you're shut down. Shout out to Cobra UK.
Imagine the trouble with a
But I've been to a lot of arenas in the UK to see Armin van Buren, not just him. Like in Victoria Warehouse, like
you've got a load of irate family members that want to have a word with you about your online activities.
it was called Don't Let Daddy Know, yeah, in Victoria Warehouse in Manchester, and he blew the fucking roof off the gaff. I mean, everyone's wrecking the gaff, you know what I mean? The roof is done fire. The best lights and fucking strobes, and like I said, Armin van Buren for me. As a dance music fan, I think he's the bollocks. I met his parents, like I said, yeah. I was at Victoria Warehouse, yeah, and he was performing there that night, yeah. I'm at the bar getting water and want me nut. And I see this couple walking there. I knew they were a bit older than the normal Ray was, right? With fucking Van Buren shorts on, I'm off me nut, right? And I'm thinking I'm hallucinating, so I'm looking at them. He's at the bar. And his son was the main act, you know what I mean? So halfway through it, they come down to the fucking, like, from the VIP area downstairs, and I'm looking at them at the bar, and I'm like, are you Armin van Buren's star? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, fuck off, get the fuck out of here. He's like, and he started laughing at me. He said, you're Irish? I said, yeah, and I love your fucking son. Off me nut on ecstasy, you know what I mean? Yeah, see your son, listen to what he's doing out there. 20,000 people. He has them there. Boom, boom, boom. And it's like I said, right here. I've gone to events with people, right? And they've taken ecstasy, right? and a certain tune will come on and the bass drops and it rushes through your body. It's fucking beautiful, but it's ugly now for me. I try to encourage people to stay away from shit like that. Or you'll end up like me. You know what I mean? And you don't want that. I'm messed up, I am, because of not just all the ecstasy pills I swallowed from 14. Wait, hang on, no, wait. No, that's a lie. When I was 15, I first swallowed one. Just turned 15 as well. But dance music, come in and tell you, right? It doesn't matter what nationality you are, what race, what breed, what religion. You know, religion start more fucking wars. But I tell you what, yeah, see, Tomorrowland in Belgium acts like Don't Let Daddy Know. Dimitri Vegas. Like I said, Armin for me. I met his parents, his man down when I was off me. No. You know what I mean? I'd never do Catman again. Someone give me a bit and I was like, fuck off, man, why did I take this? But I met his parents, yeah. Couldn't believe it. I was like, see your son, look what he's doing out there, man. 20,000 people bouncing. Paul, he had them there, bro. The audience. You know that yourself. Certain tracks and all, you know what I mean? Like, I was banging to dance music in 1990. And I was offered the job in a nightclub, so I took it. Fuck yeah. And every week, I worked in there for 7 months, right? And every week ended going Friday night, Saturday night. Me mates were DJs in there. Mark Cabinet, Cabo, one of the boys. A.O. Sweeney, a few, partially in time. A few others, yeah, that were Balliot, right? From where I'm from. I'm from a place called Ballyfermot, yeah? Now, every week I used to go into this club hall 2 hours early because everybody had to be in, all the staff, bar staff, floor staff, security, fucking, hang on a minute, I'm just fucking getting on I'm always fucking scaring things. But, the murder rate, now here, this is no lie, you've done a documentary on it, right? You've done several, and I'm in fucking them. And you know, certain parts you'll only see me. Like I said, it was a 15-year-old kid, you know, 15-year-old kid who thought that I was Billy Big Body. But it turned out, no, I wasn't no Billy Big Bollocks at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But everybody has one of these. Well, not everybody, but.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. I thought just broken. Just thinking. You should have thought this hard before you hounded a 14-year-old.
I don't know what's up with the batteries.
It probably wouldn't have been this pickle.
Detonator. Nah, yeah, money fucking about. I'll break everything. Your brother's gonna kill me.
Are you aware of online child protection teams?
Well, you fucking are now, cunt.
Do you watch any of them? Sorry? Do you watch any of them? You know? You said you're aware of them. Where have you seen them?
Well, before the terms and conditions.
Yeah, mate, you're getting sent back to Hong Kong. Boy.
Conditions when you're registering.
No.
Do you know about teams like us?
Well, he's fucking brilliant. I commented on, I think, I'm sure it's you. A Green Day video. Fuck me, I'm like, fuck. My man's fire, you know. And you know what? I'm working with a couple of people at the minute to put fucking put my life story into a song in bars. You know, yeah, fuck a book. I'd rather it be in a hook. You know what I mean? A hook, as in. Doom, 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 doom.
So a massive shout out to Fighting Court again on this one. That one hopefully be off the streets. I won't be able to cry our children anymore. When the police come, the chances are you are going to get arrested based on the chat that we've got with us. But they're going to be downloading your phone as well. Okay, so honesty is the best policy. They will find out, even if you've deleted things, obviously the police, they're able to retrieve chats, they're able to retrieve things that you've deleted, things that you think you've deleted really well, they will get it back. That's their job.
Then you get caught, you fucking.
Are they going to find anything on your phone?
Dirty bastard.
Other than this chat to this child, are they going to find anything else?
They'll be like, fuck off, you dirty bastard.
Any other children?
This is the only one.
It's the only one. Any naughty
Tell you what.
pictures of underage children?
I wouldn't be able to control myself.
Have you ever received any?
But my mask doesn't seem to be working.
The only related photos is from him.
Use it for either.
Oh, just the photo of his face. Yeah.
That normally lights up that part.
Sending pictures of yourself.
But yeah, there's a set of techniques in the shed. And here I can go and show you, but bro, I get fucking soaking. I'm not too sure. I know Green Day was in the title. It was you. It was your deck. I'll never forget that. May I listen, right? Like I said,
entirely your fault.
my decks are old, like not like yours. Like fucking sick. I can't believe that's all it is for that setup. Like, cause I was looking at it yesterday and it's like you must have spent at least fucking 3 or 4 grand on them. Honestly, that's how much I thought you'd pay for them. Cause they look fucking mint.
Yeah.
No, it's a fair rule, actually. One is working at living.
What was your flatmate think of what you've been up to?
Nah, music. Music was my life at one time, bro.
I found out that I was living with someone who has children on the internet. I know exactly what I think of them.
Yeah, I know. What I mean is I can't think of.
Do you think he'd be pleased for you? Do you think he'd be happy?
No, what I mean is I'm thinking for both me and the children.
I know, yeah. Yeah, imagine that though, going into town with one of them,
What do you
right?
think your parents would say?
Alright, let's say we'll go this way real quick, right?
I know they're very angry also.
A housing unit,
Why you're not in
right?
England with that
You any good
children
at, you any good at mechanics or
son? Well, you know what happens.
I have to be very careful how I say it's alright. So let's say you have a housing unit, a power supply, a detonator or a trip switch, a timer, and one more component.
What I'm doing, what I'm
Boom!
what I'm doing
Mm.
for the children also.
Have you got a big family in the Philippines?
5 siblings.
What do you think they'll think?
Okay.
All that to say.
See, my dad used to be a DJ, right? Ollie. And it's like, my uncle has a residency.
If it happened to one of your family members, because you think, oh, God.
Any fuck, bro, the fucking. And I have a 4-piece Technics. And it's in the shed, and it's sad. You know what I mean? Someone could get use out of that, and it's sitting in there. You know what I mean? Just sitting in there. Yeah, but I'd love to. Like I said, fucking hell. Music was my first love. And when you look back, like if you be real with yourself, my first love was music. But when I walked in that nightclub, we'd go in at 8 o'clock at the weekend. Everybody, from bar staff to cloakroom staff, right? Everyone. And all the time I watched my mates setting up, doing their set. You know what I mean? And like I said, I already knew how to use a mixing board and a fucking whatever I call it. Because my dad worked in a state-of-the-art studio in a hospital. And he ended up opening 6 hospitals, bro. Oh, no, he don't mean he opened 6 hospitals. He opened 6 hospital radio stations. Because he recognised the fact that there was a lot of sick people in the hospital. You know, and it's like a song can put a smile on a person's face. And he played all kinds. It wouldn't be my fucking cup of tea, like, but he knew that there was people that had terminal cancer, leukemia, fucking Parkinson's, fucking everything. And he knew that music has a way of, I won't say healing you, but it's a good start. Oh, don't touch the stuff, bro. Not anymore than anyway, no fucking way. Bro, do you know what? Because I'm on all the meds I'm on for my mental health. At 15 we were told, yeah, you take them, you won't really know what the effect will be until you get older, right? I'll tell you what, it's caught up with me is all I'll say. Like I said, music is sick. It's like depending on what kind of music you're into. Now, see me, right, when I want to relax, let's say if I'm writing something, or I'm trying to draw something, or I'm trying to put something together. Now, Pablo does all my stuff, right? Tim from Leeds does all my logos. Bro, you know the only thing with that? My 2 brothers live with me, right? And I don't think you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, it's the 2nd of January.
Bro, my dad fucking interviewed Johnny Cash. How the fuck can I top that? My dad, Danny McDonald. It's like, in fact, I'll show you. I have a little newsletter that he wrote and he put together. Let me just go and show you, right? Yeah, me dad. 1 sec, mate. Cool. them. Sorry about that. There, Paul, look. That stands for Bone Mount Hospital Radio. Has the technology and Danny. That's me dad there, bro. Now look how big that mixer is, bro. It's like a fucking snooker table, right? But in that it explains a bit about my father. He opened up 6 hospital radio stations. I'm proud of that, you know. Me fucking Peaky Blinder shit, everything. Neymar. Yeah. Dance music will always have a part in my life. You see, because it's a passion. It's like now, oh, never mind the old red outfit. Yeah, we're going to be champions this year. Going to be champions. We're going to be champions. Yo, Nate. Yeah, Paul, I have a games chair there, look. I've not even put it up. You will eat cake. Hang on, welcome door, so. Yeah. Well, there you go, bro. It's like, that's me dad. Well, he died in 2013, but like I said, I'm not joking you, Paul, it's sad. Because them techniques, look at the fucking shed, bro. You know what I mean? It's fucking, it's getting all fucked up and wet. Yeah, fuck all shit. Oh, he's gone. I'll fucking show you tomorrow or something. Or later on. I'll just go out and go in. I'll have the 2 of them in a suitcase. And then I have a separate set of techniques. No, a 4-piece one. An old one, it's silver techniques, 4-piece one. Two techniques decks. Does he got 1 or 2 in that shed? Because like I said, my uncle was the DJ and he still is. And he works in Ireland and you know how much he gets, bro? He gets nearly €500.
Nothing. It's no good reason.
You know what I mean? Think about that. And that's for one night's work. You know what I mean? It's like,
what was it like when you used to work in?
Well, yeah, here's the fucking thing. It's like, take into consideration that them radio stations were ran off donations. But what had happened was, my dad worked in a hospital for 30 years. So, he moved from one hospital to another, a brand new, at the time, it's called Bone Mount Hospital, right, in Dublin, yeah. Now, there was £100,000 state-of-the-art studio, and it was his little baby because he put him in charge of it. He called himself chief fucking librarian, fucking, you know, for all the different kinds of music, because my dad liked country and western, and yeah, like I said, my dad had a little bit of influence in the city. He found out Johnny Cash was playing that weekend. Yeah, bro, the next day on me fucking grand, bro, honestly, I swear on me granny's grave. He interviewed Johnny Cash, fucking Chris Christopherson, fucking, who else? The Furies, fucking, Brandon Grace, fucking, who else? A few other people like Irish comedians, but Johnny Cash, man, how can you top that? I hurt myself today. And it's mad, right? I was looking for something like a couple of weeks ago, yeah? And I pulled the tray out and the fucking thing fell out and I'm opening it and I'm like, no way, man. Fucking hell. And it's like a sign, you know, and I know you might think that sounds crazy, but it's like music is always going to be a part of my life. It's like, yeah. Music has a way of music. Hang on, guys. You're gonna have to give me a second because I need to sleep. I can't cope for it. I hope you get fucking rough. Yeah. Keep saying better, yeah.
I mean, you got the message, not me. Like, what was practically your mind when you said, I really hope you can designate just for a bit of fun?
No, I'm very sorry.
You're trying to make your child have sex.
Yeah, you do it, you bastard.
Be honest. But I've gone back.
Be honest, you do it, you animal.
I really want to make you.
I would fucking cave his face in. Yeah, I'd send you back to Hong Kong. Yeah, something's be gone wrong. Your fucking face would be missing. You know what I mean? See in jail, then what I fuckers. You get protected, but for some of the screws, man, they tell you, yo, my man is in for fucking doing this to a kid or whatever. And then the whole wing knows. Then he gets ghosted. He gets ghosted because he goes and rats on somebody. Now, I know how the prison system works in Dublin, and I know how it works in Manchester.
Straight off the bat. You introduce yourself and then bang, come back. After acknowledging the age a couple of times, get young, never mind. Have you ever kissed a man before?
Well, yeah, I mean, nah, look, yeah, I am proud. Of course I'm proud. But it was a hobby for him, but I have, like, well, I haven't got it. My sister probably has the photograph. It's a black and white photograph with Johnny Cash, my ma and my dad. And it was a beautiful photograph because a country and western superstar like that. But yeah, a voluntary DJ can get him on a show. Being that, and here, everything I say, I back up every time.
Not sure what they've done.
Honest, right. You know,
you might have a tough time.
Like I said, he was me dad.
But there's a simple way for it not to happen. To children,
you know.
Don't try and make children to have sex. You don't do that, yeah, you're never going to go to prison for it, are you? You know, when a child repeatedly mentions their age, just say, no thanks, too young.
Good.
Why would I do that? 18 years old. You need to be 18 to have a sexual relationship with another man. You're 14. That's really weird. Don't want to do that, thanks. Report their account, block them. It's your responsibility to do that. No. What you did was, after they told you your age, their age, you then spent ages trying to meet them. When they wouldn't meet you, then you blocked them. That's what happened. Don't twist my words, mate. I know exactly what happened. You got them after it was clear that you couldn't get them to meet. Probably moved them to someone else. Bet you did. Purely my speculation, but I bet you probably did. Yeah.
Go, we'll go.
You are so beautiful.
Chat,
Me, can't you see?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at one point you actually said it had been met yet. I'm pretty sure you did.
What?
Looking for a particular bit in the chat. The guys next to us walked off with security from the hospital. Just explaining that we're waiting for the police.
We are open nothing.
You've brought a bit of a thing into yourself already, Francois. All that security here for you.
What the fuck is going on over there? You are joking me.
So while Nick's just dealing with
They're
security
fucking
from the hospital,
feds, them.
again, a massive, huge
Yo,
shout.
G,
Everybody-
are they feds over there?
Sorry. For some reason now, chat is frozen these things.
Papa,
So we
what the
have-
fuck is that over there? What? Oh, right, bitch, okay. Yeah, man. I thought you were fed. Bastard. No, it's not. I thought you were. Oh.
Have a place in the garden,
Oh. Well, here's the thing, and you know what? Cameron never lies. That's like, but like I said, like there's no way I'd ever be. How can you top that? You know, I didn't come on here to be like to. You know, I fell out of love with music. I lost my passion for it. You know what I mean? When I broke up with the kids, man, like I was well 23 years. You know, it's like, and it didn't end well. But for 20 years, we followed most, like, Aaron Van Buren was my favourite DJ, you know what I mean? It's like, and the event I think was called Don't Let Daddy Know. Albert House, Manchester. Watch it. Aaron Van Buren, type in Aaron Van Buren,
choices in mind because I'm quite sure the NHS.
Albert House. Oh my god, he fucking blew the roof off the gaff. Wrecking the gaff, man. It's like, yeah, morning, Stevie. Morning to you, pal. No, it's like, don't get me wrong, yeah. I was bang in love with music for a long time, and then, like, things change, you know, like, I'm 48 now, like, fucking. I remember being in a documentary at 15, right, in the asylum, yeah. And a lot of my friends that aren't here anymore went there as well, right? Now, the only problem there was, Paul, is I was 15. I was allegedly selling pills, right? What a setup, mate. From security on the door with their earpieces in. So, we done a risk assessment every night. Right, the police could raid this club anytime, yeah. So, he's smart. You know what I mean? If you think the feds don't serve them, I was a watcher.
I think your boyfriend will stick by you.
I was like a watcher, a spotter, and a seller, all rolled into one. Because if I spotted anyone that was selling, or anyone that approached me and offered me some, I'd say, yeah, I'll get 4 off you, bro. Take it. I'd have a big roll of money in my hand. You know what I mean? I'd say, bro, it's on top here. Come on, we go in the toilet. And I'd just wink at me mate. You know what I mean? It's like my mate would come behind me, grip him by the neck, drag him into the toilet. Who are you selling for? I'm not telling you. Alright. Fuck off, me mate, when busted his nose. You know what I mean? Who are you selling for? Still wouldn't say a word, you know what I mean? So me mate, I'm not joking you. The toilets were nasty. He fucking stuck your man's head down the toilet, took his money and his shit off him and fucked him out. Now, the only thing there is, I live on the south side of the city in Dublin, but this nightclub was bought in the city fucking centre now. Politics in Dublin. Dublin gangland. Like I said, the statistics of murder went down when ecstasy hit Ireland. I can tell you, ecstasy hit Ireland in 1990, right? I started selling it in 1991, I think. Me and me mates, you know what I mean? It got to the stage where we needed help. Me boss said to me, do you know anybody? I said, I know several. But it was a good memories, like, you know. But like I said, dance music, that's why I fell out of love with dance music. It's like because of that I turned to heroin. Because I was watching the older lads, right? And the mentality, Paulie, right, is you want to take more pills than your mate. If your mate's taking 3, for instance, speak of the devil. So, hey, that was my job, to bring a bit of skittle to the diddle and the fiddle. Yeah, take one of these bad boys and you're going to be like, wow. 3-day weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and go into work fucked on Monday, you know, and I've done that for a long time, you know. Well, Stevie, I'm sure it was, he probably did hit Ireland in 1989, but I got hold of them between 90 and 91, and that's where I got the job in there. Now, I have a bit of a problem, Stevie, because Chopper mentioned something yesterday about Scott, like nobody knows him or something. I don't know what he said. Can you remember the convo?
While they're sort of going through their investigations, possibly going to your house and having a search there to make sure you haven't got any other electronic devices. So they might.
Do you want to buy one?
Not ideal for you.
Today's video is being sponsored by Skittles. Don't eat them, because you'll end up with no teeth like me, like that, look. Fucking horrible, fucking gravestone teeth, but look, I've been on medication fucking most of my life, and my teeth just rotted away over the years, like.
I do strongly believe that this isn't.
But it still didn't stop me from working 25 years in Manchester.
They will 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, me fucking skittles. It's like, I don't know whether you know Holden and Fisher, right? But I went on Ronan's. Now, me and Ronan, I get on great with Ronan, right? Because it's that's from the same place as me family, so I get on with him. And I remember doing a podcast one night with him, yeah? And I couldn't help it, but we were talking about this notorious nightclub, and really me and only a couple of others who had similar jobs to me could tell you, you know, one of them died 2 weeks ago.
Make this one so special.
Nah, I know, but you always get people saying nasty shit, you know, and like I said, last year, Stevie will tell you, Paulie, I fucking nearly had a nervous breakdown because I was offered £16,000 to write a book, full disclosure. You see, I've had 11 friends killed in Dublin in 30 years. Wait, now when I say killed, I don't mean like, I mean sure, dead. They're gone. You know what I mean? The newspapers in Ireland, it's not the city either. It's much dangerous now. It's much more dangerous now, like, you know. It's always been Balliol and Cherry Orchard. Like, one of my cousins is fucking married to Dee Dee. You know what I mean? Harper comes in the odd time. Like I said, my cousin, I grew up with him, honest family in Bluebell, till we were 10. Like, he was was my mate from 4 to the rest of my life in a way, because the two of us were 4. He put that bit of fucking Indian ink on my arm, and here, how scary is this? See that over there used to be fucking here, or in the fucking middle there, and it's over there. It's fucking freaked me out. Like I said, that hand as well. Look, both hands are fucked. But
On the ward, in the hospital, you want to talk to that person?
No, I'm just going to like.
I mean, I've gone to the police.
Holy shit, Cotton Eye, oh, Delaney. What's that?
Down to them whether they let you in there.
Okay. Right, Stevie, what else do you know about him? Well, I'm not gonna bleed and do nothing, but yeah, if you wanna fucking retract it, go for it. But explain a bit more to me, will you? About a star.
Laptops, TV that connects to the internet.
My dad wasn't a fucking villain. You know what I mean? Not like all my family. My dad worked his bollocks off all his life. You know. Now, you get 50% of your ma's DNA, 50% of your dad's. Now, the 50% of me ma's, I have alleged killers in my family. And that's nothing to be proud of. You know what I mean? But look, you can choose your friends. But I do have one of the biggest families in Dublin. Without a doubt.
Just gonna walk it off quickly while the predator hands over his house in place.
Fucking accessories. Stevie, one question for you. Would you, if you had my platform, right? And would you bring him on your show? Would you say he's got credibility? Look, I don't know Scott that well. I know I'm true on here, and because we're from the same area, obviously he's fucking heard stories about me. You fucking had them. You know, but as a kid, bro, you know, it's like, I was only 15. You know what I mean? Yeah, as you know, Steve, I'm not going over it, but you know, obviously because of my uncle and the job he did, it's like I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? They went over there to help them people, and they lost soldiers over there. You know, it's like, and my uncle, he never come back the same. My granny always said it. Half of them are still in Lebanon and Beirut because he hadn't got his mate 6 and his mate got clipped in the side of the head with either an AK or a fucking M16. And he was repatriated back to Ireland. And I remember going to the fucking funeral because his son was in my class. Myself, Jason Glenn, O'Driscoll, Wally O'Sullivan, 4 of us from Bluebell, moved up. And I'll tell you one thing, it's like I said, Ballyfermot gets a bad name and a bad reputation, but yeah, like I said, yeah. See you, Paul Williams. You've got a couple of my friends. See that journalist? He got people killed by shit he printed. You know what I mean? To sell a fucking newspaper. See that Sunday World? They've got blood on their hands. That newspaper. Yeah, man. Someone should fucking take it out. Power supply. Safety box. Trip switch. Timer. Detonator. Boom. Oh yeah, trip switch. Forgot about that. We got detonator. Boom. But where's my fucking ashtray got me back? Just as well I didn't sit on it either. Hey, Casper. Nah, like I said, hang on, let me read. You Scott, I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. I'm not, I think I'm gonna cancel that project. You know what I mean? It's like, rest in bits. Pay attention to detail, skills in session. Like I said, because I've been around certain men most of my life, I learn things from them. If you don't learn anything when you're young, well then that's on you. If you get fucked out of school, you're fucked. Because who's gonna hire a criminal? You know what I mean? So that's why people fucking do it. You know what I mean? Because it's easy money. You know what I mean? You say to somebody, give me that bag there over there you have. And they don't. They say, go fuck yourself. Go fuck myself. Okay. I'm going to use the method of encouragement here. Now, what you say? Fuck you. Bang in your leg. Ma! Ma! Like a little fucking sheep. Like a gazelle. But, no, I'm going to sack that with Scott. because I'm not. I don't want to glorify it. You know what I mean? And he said, oh, I'll do 4 or 5, which I bet you fucking will. His book was published a couple of weeks ago in Dublin, right? Now, last year I was supposed to write 18 pages, right, of material, very sensitive material. Yeah. It went up in smoke. Look, if Scott wants to fucking glorify it, that's on him. But me, I'm totally different. I don't want to glorify all that bollocks. We should be encouraging the next generation that education's the way forward. You know, think about it. Go college. Get yourself a fucking degree. Look, before I come to the UK at 18, it's like, I haven't got a clue. I fucking taught everybody. He's an alleged drug dealer, Paul. That allegedly did something. I know, but that's wrong. That's what Ronan wanted. You know, it's like, and because he asked me to write a paragraph for his book, it's like he threw me a bone. So I will come and courtesy. He said, bro, will you have a word with Ronan and see can I get out? Dirty bastards. Do you know what? Shout out to Cobra UK. They're an online team that monitor our fucking children's phones, yeah? And decoys, right?
What time are we at? What time is it?
12:15.
Oh, this look like
Too close, I thought it was safe. No, the door closed.
Just had the door closed.
Wait. Tell you what, last night it's fucking banging. It looks like a bleeding crime scene up the road.
Why, what?
I don't know what's going on. Look over there. Look out the window and look over there. Towards TJ's. Looks like a fucking murder then.
In full about everyone shown on what we've learned, where we can progress from there.
Yeah. Shout out to Cobra UK. Shout out to Shane Brannigan. Good morning, Pablo. But like I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sack that with Scott.
Sorry.
It's me, he wants to glorify that shit, no chance. Cause listen, he's not using me to get to me mate, so they'll do an interview, and so he can, you know, it's like, my brother will tell you, I tried to write 2 books, and it messed with me, and Pablo helped me. Pablo said, get rid of it. Put it away. I will show you how I'm in.
About your interactions with that young lady, and we're going to see where we go from there. Okay, you understand everything I've said to you?
Yeah.
Anything you can say,
Is that right?
we call law. So tell me the truth, as you should. As I've just explained to you.
Well, like I said, I do listen to me mods, so like I said, because
I'm going to start off by
yeah, look at that's the mentality where I'm from in Ballyfermot, right? But shout out to London Overwatch for exposing dirty animals like that. Section 24A of the Police and Criminal Act 1984. Motherfucker. Okay, sorry for my language, but fucking animals like that annoy me.
Explain to me how it came about.
Yeah, you fucking dirty bastard. Slap in the face, man. Splinters in the eyes. Yeah. Fucking dirty bastard.
You know, old shit. Didn't come on, let's be honest. Okay. So your daughter, you fell asleep, you said to me.
Nah, listen.
Chatting to a 14-year-old. Your daughter's found it. She's giving you an ultimatum, right? What does she say? Hang yourself in or?
Well, bro, I never come on here for bleeding click, coin, clout. I don't even ask me fucking. I don't even ask me mods to hit the like button. You know, all that. I just don't. It's like, yeah. But yeah, there's some strange individuals on here, alright. You know, and 16 days today. Like, I'm so fucking proud of myself for putting myself through hell. But in order to get out of hell, you have to do a lot of shit. Trust me. Call it a risk assessment. What you bastards laughing at? If you come to the bus stop on the move as well, than that. Yeah, it's fucking, you know what I mean? It's like what see, I went and asked Pablo to make another video, right, last night. And if anyone's in the chat and you don't know who Pablo is, now I don't mean the one from Colwyn Bay. I mean the Irish version. Yeah, we have our own one, our own Pablo, our own Stevie, our own Chop Chop. And they're all from fucking Dublin. And it took me, I don't know how long to. It's very hard to read people on YouTube, right? You know, and people like, see me, do you know how many spanners I have? One. And I couldn't even tell you whose channel it was on. One fucking spanner. I couldn't give a fuck about spanners. So I'll hit you with a spanner before I ask you. You know, that kind of way. But nah, even me brothers have noticed the difference in me, like, because it's like I just don't feel heavy, me head. Like, I know that might sound strange, you know, but that's what it feels like. Like you're under war, fucking, and you know, but thank God, like I have me faith, you know, and I have great things happening this year, you know, like, yeah man, life-changing shit, you know, to make me change my fucking life. Like I said, yeah, me kids and me family will tell you, yeah, I've worked in this city 25 years. And I don't exaggerate when I say that. Like, but, nah, Paul, I hear that, so that's why I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna tune me veil. Tune it from now on. Yeah, it's like, because no, I can't say anything really. You know, but I was supposed to go meet fucking whatever he's called, Mahoney. But I'm not a fan of his. Like him and Scott are mates, so he's not my fucking mate.
I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less about that or you. And all you've done is talk about yourself.
Now, like I said, me Dublin mods aren't stupid, right? Now, let's say I was offered a project, yeah? And I was offered a project, and it was put to me like this: Stuart, yourself, myself, A, B, C, and D who live up there. You know, he says, I'll get all the boys together, you know what I mean? And you know, if you're doing it, then they'll fucking do it. That's the way, you know, he's real husky Dublin voice. He threw me a bone, like I said, nearly 2 years ago, to write a paragraph for a book. Now, I was writing my own, but as soon as I wrote about my friends, it was the reading out part that did it for me. And I was thinking, like, are you really gonna do this? You know, they're your friends. What are you doing? And then Pablo said, bro, please put it away. Because they noticed, you see, even though loads of people don't come in here, it's like, believe it or not, see me mods was spot on. I nearly had another breakdown. And there's a few people that would have been satisfied to see my demise. But here, I was feeling it all the time I was in disguise. Now look at, I've always wanted a big brother, yeah. Now, I have a big brother-in-law. But it's like, there's a lot of nasty, vile creatures on this fucking platform. Now, I've been watching YouTube since 2006, since it opened. Would anyone like a Skittle? Today's video is brought to you by Mind Your Own Fucking Business. Well, yeah, they're life changing. Trust me, look. Like I said, yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, right? Because, like I said, yeah, you know what the method of encouragement is? And it works if it's applied in the right way. But I am not perfect. But I tell you one thing, I've never hurt me, any of me chicks or any of me fucking children either. Discipline was like not watching a certain fucking program or Wi-Fi knocked off. That's discipline. You don't, my dad here, my dad was a disciplinarian. That's all I'll say.
If you're not on yourself, obviously find everything out, and it's just going to make it a hell of a lot worse for you. So, you know, you've kind of lost a lot already. The little that you have got, try and hold on to that by being truthful, yeah?
Yeah, change the
Yeah, but YouTube, it is a very bad place, yeah. And it's like, I think it's more frustration for me because it's been stop, start, fucking not well, fucking phone broke, fucking. I'm a break or a shit, and I break and I touch or break. And listen, like I said, I don't like fighting. I hate it, but that's another thing. I wasn't talking about the remote when I said I'm gonna give up breaking shit. You know, I met my chick last year. It's like fucking I adore her. One off further, whatever, but like I said, everybody does listen, and as soon as you say the wrong thing, people use it against you. One love, yeah man. Hey, Paul, you know Pablo's a great artist, don't you? Like, he's very creative, versatile, spontaneous, talented, just like yourself, bro. It's like a lot of time in life, talent is unrecognized, but you give credit where credit's due, and That's what I do anyway. But like I had a look at your setup and I looked at the box. Pablo, here, have you seen Paulie's setup? Here, yesterday I clicked on, I didn't even like see his channel on because I remember him mentioning it to me a few times, but I'd not seen it. So yesterday I had a look and I was like, fucking hell, man, that's a nice setup he has there. Like, yeah, I fucking know techniques in the fucking shed. It's like, but it's not the same. I can't believe. Never mind his music, bro. It's his fucking decks and it's set up what I like. You know what I mean? Like I said, music, fucking hell, man, has been a big part of my life, all my life. Whether it be dance music, I listen to all kinds of music, yeah. And hang on, Robert, Smiley. Yeah, man, rest in peace. Wagwan! Wagwan, big man. Wagwan. Wagwan! Wagwan! I have Jamaicans next door to me, eh? You know what you say to me? Yes, siree. Yes, siree. You good? Yeah, I'm alright, G. Rastafari. Yeah. Next door.
So what do you think should happen to you now then, Tim? I mean, obviously, you know that the police are here. What do you think should happen?
We have a lot in common. A hell of a lot in common.
Logically, I should be arrested. That's a given. I'm talking about in the near future, in the long future. Yeah. What
But look, hang on a minute. Bro, yeah, you know why she done that? She done that because she was getting it up the arse off Jimmy Savile. Here, she got him a knighthood, right? He had the fucking keys to Broadmoor. The dirty bastard used to fucking, what's it called? Volunteer, right? At a spinal unit where people couldn't feel their fucking legs. Never mind their gas. You know what I mean? Show me a mustache and I'll show you my guitars. It's like
there's only one person who's put themselves in the situation, isn't it? Yeah.
fucking hell, Barcelona. Max been to Barcelona. I've never been myself. You know what I mean? I've never been anywhere, me. You know what I mean? Whereas my son and Stupid fuck. Oh, it's back on. Yeah, here. Do you know what keeps happening? I have to keep deleting shit, Pablo. It keeps popping up saying you haven't got enough memory. But it's just on this device. Like I said, I'm afraid to fucking fuck with me YouTube. But here, look at my brother yesterday gave me a brand new phone. It's like a new one of them Huawei's. It's like cause he got his contract. Look at there's not a fucking scratch on it. Not a scratch. And he has a fucking decent case on it. But like I said, very soon I'm gonna do a total detour because of what Shop said yesterday. Now he didn't say anything in a disrespectful way, but I'm gonna do a detour on what it's gonna do with Scott. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to glorify fucking. Here's the thing. I want to talk to people, me old friends, right, that have been in and out of the prison system, fucking, and they've been fighting back against charges, fucking, against the fucking DPP, fucking. You know, everybody has been in a fight once or twice in their life. And a lot of people are afraid to talk about it. You know, mental health will never go, right? And in another 20 years, it's like, it'll probably be one of the worst fucking diseases. Like on my mum's, on my granny's grave. I also think I'm in the early fucking stages of getting Alzheimer's because I keep forgetting, and I think it's from the cocktail of meds that I'm on. It's like I can't even remember when my kids were born. I can remember my last daughter being born. You know, but there's a lot I forget. And that's a combination of doing drugs most of my life, and then get you mental health, like when you're on a lot, like if you're on a 10, 11 meds a day, yeah, and then you mix that with cocaine and milk. That's how I got psychosis, because of cocaine. Now, like I've always said, yeah, I don't have to tell you that, but like I said, yeah, I'm no fucking angel. You know, now don't fuck with them anymore. It's like, but I, in my life, for some reason, I always felt like I had to replace it with something. It's nuts, but I made the right decision by leaving Dublin. Guys, just let me make this fucking one skinner. I can't be asked making big joints though. Do you know what I just do now? I just make the old one skinner. I make myself a little mini cone. Now listen here. Last year is gone. I'm glad it's out of the way. I wish us all a happy new year. And may us all have a bit of fucking luck this year. Well, I'm already having a bit of luck this year. I have a grandson to look forward to. I can't wait to hold him. You know, I can't wait to pick him up. You know, like I always, Pablo, remember the way I always kept saying I'm a nobody on YouTube? And he'll never underestimate anybody. I take, like I said, my advice to the YouTube is you should leave sleeping dogs sleeping, because you might end up getting bit yourself. Now here, I gum you to death. Because I haven't got any teeth, have I? Oh, that's what drugs does to you. So don't fucking take them. Stay away from cocaine. That's all I'm saying. Cocaine's one hell of a drug in cities full of gangsters and cities full of fucking thugs. Yeah. Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Very similar to fucking adrenaline. But when you're, I think like I got psychosis because of the cocaine. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm away. Hello? One second. Is that you, B? Fucking not like normally it's a neighbour or somebody asking for something, but you know what? Yeah, right. Just let me put this together, guys, and I'll scroll back up in the chat and I'll read. Now listen, it's a new year, and I'm not. Look, what's the point in starting off the new year by fucking? You know, I've no business talking about anyone else's channel because it's not my business, it's their business. Just like my channel is my business. Nobody pays for my fucking stream yet. I pay for them myself. Yeah. And I'd pay £20 a week just to talk to the mods I have. You know what I mean? Fuck who doesn't like it. Yeah. We've already established who's making my videos and who's making me logos. Tim makes me logos and here Pablo makes me fucking videos. Look at it, it's YouTube. Right? I want to thank everybody who fucked me over last year. Thank you for helping me, opening my eyes, finally. I see, in life you get people that see, but they don't look. They hear, they can hear, but they're not listening. You know what I mean? There's a lot of toxic platforms on YouTube, right? And the amount of people that build channels on the back of another man, you know what I mean? It's fucking sad it is. Grown men acting like fucking juveniles in a playground. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. Yeah. Never underestimate anybody. You know what I mean? Because it's like you have to be careful how you're moving. I know plenty of men are dead from moving the wrong way. And thank God me mods know fucking all the people that I mentioned last year. Now I'm not talking about any knobhead off YouTube. I'm talking about friends that made the wrong choice because of one drug, cocaine. Coke Bugsy said it. Cocaine's one hell of a drug in cities full of gangsters and cities full of thugs. Now, what you have to understand is if you're not from Dublin yet, it's a mad bastard place, right? And where I'm from, my estate is notorious, just like its residents. Everyone off the avenue, I salute you. Everyone off my avenue, yeah. Like I said, a friend of mine bought my old house because it was my house. How fucking great is that? We grew up together as kids. Everything's going okay. He's out of jail. He's doing great. And, you know, it's just a way of saying, do you know what, bro, you're gone, but you'll never be forgot. You know what I mean? That's your gap, bro. You know what I mean? So that's the support I have off them at home. And anytime, Jude, you need help, whatever, ask. And here, these people get things done. You know. But like I said, yeah, what's the point in going into the new year, yeah? Arguing with everybody. So like I said, people will try test you. And they will do whatever they can to drag you down. Now, last year here, I know a lot of platforms that are breeding grounds for trolls. Like I said here, YouTube is a big fucking place, yeah? And before I become a little part of this community, look, 2006, yeah? So from 2006, yeah, let's say I learned a few things over the years. You learn. Now, if you don't learn from the experience, you're gonna stay stuck in life forever. Some people are too comfortable in their nice houses, and there's poor fucking homeless people out there. I swear to God, I'd have them in the shed. But me brother said he'll rob the lawnmower and shit and what's in there. You know what I mean? Like there's a set of there's a 4 set of techniques, and then I think there's 2 turntables in the suitcase. Been in that shed now, and you know what? It's a shame because somebody'd be delighted with it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just sitting in there, and it's like the fucking shed that I'll show you now. But it's just like, you know, now because of the fucking weather and shit. Hang on, guys. Shit. Fucking hell. Right here, let me put the roach in this. Let me read what I've missed. Yeah, happy birthday, Rosie. Hang on. Pablo Jr.
Because I know I personally wouldn't. If I thought something was fishy, I wouldn't then message that person. And I certainly wouldn't start sending inappropriate pictures to them, whether it was an adult or a child. It's not
What's your
normal.
MG? What's that? You mean GP?
And the record sadly, that your wife and son will suffer.
Happy birthday, Rosie. Well, didn't I tell you something about cocaine, right? Now, well, guys, here, I know there's not a lot of you in here, but can you give Rosie a sub, please? And wish her happy birthday as well, because it's her birthday today. But, like I said, YouTube is toxic as fuck. And people, like, they spend the whole day fucking, you know, trying to do women's work. Like, why is everyone so worried about everybody else's life? Why don't you sort your own life out? You know what I mean? Fucking, yeah, martyrs, yeah. Someone said to me, why are you acting like a martyr for mental health? Hang on a minute, dickhead. Shut your mouth when men are talking. You know what I mean? I'll bite you. There's no way you live too in Dublin, dickhead. So you shut your fucking face. Or you might get. But nah, yeah, I'd fucking recommend Pablo for the videos. And Tim Leeds, even though he's a Leeds bastard, like I get along with him. Now, I don't. You know what? I opened the fucking football, but last night I was trying to get the football on, right? And I fucking opened the football app on, and next of all I seen a fucking fanny. You know what I mean? And fuck's sake, like I was talking to me missus about it last night. I was like, if Alex checks his search history, that fucking thing will come up. Because I was downloading every and any app to try get the game on. Because the fucking bastard box. I have Amazon, I have fucking Netflix on my telly. In fact, I didn't have a fucking remote yesterday. Because fucking, yeah, wellied all over me remote. I tried to dry it off on the fucking radiator. And it's like, nope, not working. But, no, do you know what? Last night I really enjoyed the live. And I'm not joking. Now here, like I said, I've not enjoyed a live like that where I've made a prediction before the game. I said United will win 3-0 and Arsenal will drop points. Now at first I thought Liverpool was playing last night, but they were playing the night before or whatever, and they got beat 3-1. City dropping points. It's like, what a point behind Man City. We're coming, we're fighting back. You know what I mean? My team is starting to fight. The manager is fucking using the method of encouragement, like I did with my son. Like if someone's doing something, you give them credit. You know what I mean? Look, let's call a spade, right? You give credit where credit is due. And if it's due, you know what I mean? You're over with you, whatever. Like I said, a lot of fucking people are on YouTube. Fucking hell, that's sad, that. I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie. Well, I kind of did that in the world. Well, I can't say I didn't get presents. This year, for the first time since my dad died, back in 2013, he's nearly 10 years gone, I can't believe it. But we didn't put up a tree, didn't get each other presents. Fuck Christmas off altogether, because the people who were supposed to be here weren't here anymore. And if you have your ma and your dad, or a ma or a dad, fucking treat them. Every time you see them and you're leaving, always tell your loved ones you love them. You know, you get people, right? And fucking it's like, you go to funerals and they're crying and they're going, oh, he was a great man, he was this and that. When was the last time you rang him? Ah, Jesus, I haven't spoke to him for years. Fuck your flowers. You know what I mean? But anyway, happy birthday, Rosie. And I hope you get a present. It's like, look, there's a special person out there for everybody in life. You know what I mean? It's like, see, I read science because I've read people most of my life. body language, diversion tactics. You know what I mean? It's like presentation. Like, this is why, like, psychology. I never wanted to take, like, the meds that he put me on. I didn't really know too much about them. It's like, but the side effects are horrendous. They're irreversible. You know what I mean? That's why it's, when I say I'm compromised, I'm physically and mentally compromised. Now, that's what I have to look forward to. I'll be a spoke on a wheel, alright, because I'll be fucking sitting in a book, something to do with a wheel. You know, I'm only 40 fucking 8. You know, but I'll still get to do that. Yeah, I wasn't even meant to have a fucking son. Live to have a son. You know how many close calls I've had? Yeah. And now you can call me fucking Felix if you want. Yeah.
That's a failed story and failed rubbish excuse because you messaged that person too.
Yeah. Action speaks louder than words.
It's not my fault. It's your fault. It's not your son's fault.
Pablo being romantic? Well,
you are the only
I don't know.
and you are the only one.
Yeah, man. Share rosy stuff for it. You know, I think you have to get 500 Rosie before you can get a community page. Oh, I could be wrong. Like, you'd be best asking Pablo or Stevie that, you know, they know better than I would. Do you know what I've noticed, right? Yeah. You know, I've noticed a lot of fucking vile people put people down when they're not well, physically or mentally. And I forgive everybody for last year. I forgive you. I swear on my granny's grave. I forgive you. Pablo, can you help me out with this situation?
Yes, that explains a lot.
Well, here, it's funny you should say that, Paul, right? When my son was a kid, right, I used to live, right, this is me ma's house, yeah? But she's dead, right? She's hiding behind the Christmas tree down there somewhere. And me blessed mother, I kiss her every morning I wake up. And I thank God for the time that he gave me with me ma. You know, and I'm fucking, and the time I got with me dad as well. You know, it's like, so this Christmas we did have presents and all that. Now, see that house over there? Where that black fucking car is? That's where I lived for 11 years. So, I used to look out my window on that side of the road over here, see me ma and dad in the garden, having a beer, fucking a barbecue. Me ma used to be blasting the Furies and fucking Wolf Tones. It's like, you know what I mean? Fucking love the Wolf Tones, like. We all, my family know the Furies, like fucking, and Davey Arthur. And my dad interviewed them too. See, cause they're Balliol. I will love you, Finbar Fury. Yeah, man, my ma worked with his sister as well. And the gypsies like the Furies. But, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter where you're from, what accent you have, what religion you are, what sexuality you are. That's none of anyone's business, yeah? YouTube is a cock measuring contest. That's what I see. It's juvenile. That's why I dismiss 75% of YouTube buyers. You know what I mean? I'll slap the lips off you. And I don't need no time to train. I'm unfucking fit. I'm unhealthy. I'm not great, let's say, but I'll tell you one thing. I've got a little bit of damage done to my hands. Yeah, I'm not afraid to smash it in the face, but I don't want to be doing stuff like that because it's the new year and it's like, you know, like I said, I look out there, I was going, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Paul, see the way the fucking shed is opened? Now you can see the lawnmower and the fucking orange suitcase, right? Now next to that is a set of fucking Technics or a 4-piece one, the old silver one. It's just sitting in there, man, it's sad. Pablo, how can Rosie post on the community page? Could you answer me that, brother, if you know? If you know. You're from Canada. Your grandmom, your granny come from England. Okay, Canada. Fuck me, you've had a blizzard over there. Saying it's the worst, and maybe I was watching an old video, but has there recently been a big blizzard in America? It's killed so many people. I think you have to set it up, bro. Should be in the sentence. I got community pages 300 subs. If you're surprised, this limit you again. Okay, thanks for that, Paul. I didn't know that, and like I said, I'm on here to learn. Now here, like when I start me fucking Instagram out, which I'm probably gonna do today. Yeah, I'm gonna set the phone up and I'll start making content again. I'll start going over to the fucking Etihad. And you know what? I'm only on 25%, and that's on me granny's grave. And hell, I'm never gonna go past that. I have degenerative disc disease, right? I have fucking holes in my leg, yeah? That's my own fault. That was me. That's on me. I own that shit. What I was doing, I shouldn't have been doing. And I was told not to do it, and I carried on doing it. So someone got sick of fucking me and went, fuck off, boom, head or leg, boom. You know. Well, I'm not too clued up on it either, because I've only fucking 600 subs. But me goal, Rosie, me goal was 100 subs and 500 videos. And I hit me target 6 times. How amazing is that? Like, and I only come on here. My whole agenda was to get a few Dublin people together and have a bit of crack, like, you know what I mean, a bit talking about growing up in Dublin and fucking, you know, it's like what you got up to, like, you know what I mean, like when you done things and you knew if your man that found out he'd fucking kill you. I was terrified of me dad, you know what I mean? All me life. There's only 2 people I've ever been afraid of, right? One is me dad, and the other one's dead now. I'll give you his initial, right? RG, right? And he come over, fucking, he lived with me and my missus for a few weeks, and then he got his own flat, like, and it was, my missus is like, Jude, get rid of him out of here. You know, I'm a bit uneasy. And back then, I was only young, you know. Like I said, we come to England at 18. She lost a baby and she got the postnatal depression, I think, and went home for a couple of months, whatever, come back. She got pregnant again. And then we moved back to Ireland for a year. and there was only here. I had a criminal record, yeah. Now, who's going to employ me, right? Now, things were different back then. I'm 48. I'm talking when I'm 15. Like, we're talking fucking like 30, 33 years. Fuck's sake. Anyway, we went back to Dublin and there was only two things I knew how to do. Fight or sell drugs. Yeah, that's my calling. Well, that's what I thought my calling was. For most of my life. But yeah, never called the man out on YouTube because there's not many men on YouTube. I call them giant midgets. You know what I mean? You don't show that face. Yeah, I've never hid my face. You know, and I never told you jack shit about my area or me escapades, if you want to call it that. You know, it took a person off me old housing estate that I'd say has street credibility. Few families like that where I'm from. Like I said, I have blood family in Ballia. Here, me, blood doesn't make your family, yeah? Taking a bullet for your fucking best mate. Now, that's what you call being a friend. Or one of yours taking one for you. It's happened. It's like, now here, right, I guarantee you, Stevie, Pablo and Chopper, yeah, could tell you that they know somebody who was killed in Dublin Gagland. You know, it is what it fucking is. Like, every news outlet, media, it's all out there in the media. You know what I mean? Alleged this, alleged that, me bollocks, alleged fuck off, yeah? 11 of my mates were taken out. But look at, I blame cocaine on it. And here, I'm not gonna be a walking a hypocrite here or a walking contradiction. It's like, but I know, it's like that cocaine. Mir, if you look at the statistics in Dublin, right, the murder rate, yeah, even in that Bad Fellas, what he made, right? I think it was called Bad Fellas, and it was about a few tough guys in Dublin, a couple I know, whatever, a couple of family members. And I know some real good fellas, real life good fellas. Hey, Donny Brasco, lefty. Yo, Manchester United, forget about it. Embarrassed. Lefty. Fucking great. I felt bad for him in the end, man. If you didn't know Donny, what? Yeah, if you didn't know Donny. Fucking great movie, man. You know what I mean, Donny Brasco. Simon Carlito's way. Carlito Bragante. Paul, listen. I'm not gonna lie, I had an issue with it for nearly a decade. The same with fucking pills, like Valium, just to get me asleep. But, like I said, I was taking a lot of pain medication that I shouldn't have been taking because the pains in my knees were overbearing. They were like a toothache in my kneecap every fucking single day. Both knees. Like I've compromised. Like I've had a few crashes as well last year. You know what I mean? It's like, so I fucking made it through another year. Whoop whoop. Rosie, if you're using those, put it in the bin. Go on our channel. Below you order. We'll have options, share, clip, and community clip. Thanks for that, Paul, for sharing some of your knowledge, because I don't come on here for the good of me health, right? I come on here to establish a little channel, and we have a little platform. It's not a big channel, 600 subs. I'm fine with that. It's like, I'm not worrying about subs anymore. If they come, they come. If they don't, nothing will change unless I do something about it. Yeah, well, I heard he's a pig fuck rat. That's why I didn't give me material. I was supposed to meet him with that person, right? That alleged author, right? Well, he's an author or whatever, right? But like I said, it's... See me, the last thing I'd ever do is glorify fucking gun violence and drugs and fucking... You know what I mean? I don't want to glorify it. You know what I mean? Me and Scott are on two totally different paths. I don't want to be recognised for fucking shooting people and fucking selling drugs. You know what I mean? Some families are proud of you, like, yeah, because you've got balls, but, I don't know how the fuck this geezer found this out, because where I'm from, yeah, if you hit me with an axe, yeah, and the police knock at my door and say, here, did he hit you with an axe? I'd say, no, wasn't him. Definitely wasn't him. I seen his face. Wasn't him. Simple. And we'll deal with it our way. Our thing. Costa Nostra. Like I said, the Italians are very like the Irish. Very cunning. Collected, calm. Like I said, cocaine's one hell of a drug in cities full of gangsters and thugs. Now you here, you know the way you get people that are volatile, that are just like, they're a nightmare as there is. But once you introduce cocaine into your life, it's like, it's not like heroin. Cocaine, people say you can't get addicted to it. Here, I know people that have been addicted to cocaine, okay? Now here, I'm talking some of the finest cocaine none of you should ever get your hands on. Because allegedly, according to a certain fucking journalist who works for the Sunday World, says that my area moves metric tons. That's what he said, that bastard, he says that. The H's and the K's are done. Rico on one, the other one's already sitting pretty in we feel. But yeah, you can choose your friends, but never your family. And like I said, yeah, family, you don't have to be blood. Loyalty. In Ireland, loyalty, like I said, is taking one for your mate. And when I say taking one, I mean a fucking bullet. In fact, yeah, I've had a couple pointed at me head, and I've been blasted in the fucking legs. It's like, and I'm still here saying, fuck the world. You know what I mean? I'm a survivor, mate. You know what I mean? Nah, listen, I like learning new things, Paul. I only found your thing yesterday, but yeah, you'd have to ask Pablo himself, Because, like, I'm not going to just fucking assume that Pablo will do it. Because they're fucking not easy to do. And they take up time, you know. So, now here, if this bastard goes back off, if this fucking phone dies, or this tablet dies, I'll be back later on. No, but yeah, listen, I was just thinking, me and Scott, like I said, I was supposed to write a book, and a paragraph for a book, but like I said, that was a big mistake, because when I read it out loud to myself, I knew I was fucked. I'm fucked already. I'm just double fucked. You know, like I said, YouTube, that's the way I feel. It's like a dick measuring contest. It's so juvenile. Yeah, I know loads of bad fellas, as you know, Stevie. I know a lot of good fellas too. Real life ones. Yeah, I'm no fantasist. Like everyone will tell you. You know what I mean? I'm good. Over in Dublin. See, I'm known on YouTube. And I ain't good with fucking that. But yeah, see you around here. And in Cherry Orchard, I am a someone. So there you go. Sun's in the way. Like I said, yeah. I've no issue with anybody on here. I'm not on here to compete with anybody but myself, because all my life I've been my biggest enemy. My biggest threat. My biggest weakness. Facing me face, fronting me face, fucking me face. You know, the smoke alarm's going, well, fuck off. Oh, that way. Yeah, like, last year was a very important year for me, because I learned to forgive myself for a tragedy that happened to me as a baby. And I have a lot of people to be thankful to. They already know who they are. You know, fucking sunshine, man, fucking beaming on my face, the cunt. It'll dry the gas, it'll dry the grass, maybe. And I'll show you them, like, they're just lying there. It's sad, like, you know what I mean? Now, I don't have well, I did have the speakers, but somebody took them, the bastards, and left it set there, like, so it's just like 4 separates on top of each other. And then there's a fucking briefcase or a fucking suitcase with two decks in it. Music is my life. Do, 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 do. Now I have a lot to be thankful for. Like last year, I'd say was the worst and best year of my life. You know, there's millions of people out there that are struggling against addiction, against alcoholism, against gambling. You know, an addiction. Look, mental health and drug use go side by side. It doesn't discriminate. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're tough, you know, cunt. You know, whether you're from fucking Chelsea or wherever, or fucking Alderley Edge, fucking Manchester. You know, Nobody is better than anybody. It doesn't matter whether you might be financially better than other people, but that doesn't make you a better person. You know what I mean? We're all fucking equal, and we all bleed red. You know, some people are just, they're like dinosaurs. They just can't. Look, I couldn't give a fuck if my next door neighbour is called Janet and she wants to see a girl called fucking Jenny. Right? I don't care if your name is Frank and you want to go and see fucking Paddy for a tank. Right? Whether you're a he, she, a lesbian, a cross-dresser, a fucking Nancy bastard. I don't want to know you. I don't like that shit. Yeah, you don't tolerate. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm cut from a certain cloth. I'm like a spider's web in a way that gets blown away in the wind and lands wherever. Very smart spiders as well. I used to have one, like, and he was a big boy. Want to see me make snake? Fucking hell, like, whoa, a big fuck up yellow something python it's called. Well, you want to see the bastard that looks at you and he's like, bro, get that thing away from me, man. You know what I mean? He's like, don't be fucking soft, man. He's like, I'm fucking out this spider, I'm gonna let it go. I'm like, the fucking size of that, man. You're gonna shut down fucking motorways and all with the size of that bastard. He says, do you want it? I was like, fuck it, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? I fucking lost him. You know what I mean? I went out one day, the fucking thing, and the fucker's probably in the attic, cause he can sense it, where the air's coming from. Very fucking clever, you know, all them bristles, yeah? If you get near a tarantula, right? It'll just fucking, it shakes and it releases these things in the air, right? And spores, if they go up your nose, they fucking, you know what I mean? It won't kill you, but it's unpleasant. Yeah, fucking does hurt. You know what I mean? But that's their safety mechanism. It's like a Kevlar vest. What they use for bulletproof to stop bullets. Yeah, but anyway, the fucking thing went missing, right? I mean, Ma was freaked out. It's like, oh, fucking hell, man. Like, I like birds, like, you know, the ones that fly. I've always been fascinated with birds, like eagles and fucking, like I said, thank God for the internet. It's like, because I'm self-taught. I knew a little bit at school at 12, St. John's College, right, in Balliol, yeah. I got fucking expelled from there. Then I went to the Tech. I got fucking expelled from there. All over fighting. Like I said, I have a few good bangs in it, don't worry about it, but my hands are proper compromised. Look, it's from fighting. But I still have a couple of cracks in it, you know. Paradise. It's the best ground. And yeah, just as for the 97. I'm a Man United fan, right? But I'll tell you what, yeah. See Celtic Park now. what's it called? So yeah, it's like 1888. You know, Saoirse. That's what I call me daughter, Saoirse. It means no. We're on the road again. I hear that, Paul. But nah, guys, yesterday, like I said, look, I'm hoping you all have a good New Year. A better one than last year. You know, that's all you can ask for. It's like be a good neighbour, man. You know, see my neighbours get me presents. How fucked up is that? How mad? Like, imagine how humbling is that? Here, I'm up for that all day. If I'm here, I'll go. Yeah, if I'm still fucking here, I'll go. But Scotland, man, it's fucking nuts. Sectarianism and all that. What's it called? Yeah. Like I said, it's the best atmosphere you could ask for. It's like Celtic Park or Anfield are the two. Bro, you. Gonna have to go easy with that. Bro, what day are we on, man?
I said in Alex's room, we should block the bleeding room.
Yeah, bollocks. We're on the road again. I told you, bro, last night, you know, if I had put that bet on me live, I said, right, United are going to win 3-0, and it'd be great if Arsenal lost points. And what happened? United won 3-0. Chop nearly called it.
Chop. But names are all your mates.
Yeah, fucking right, I have, yeah. Bro, I'm named for everybody around there too. You know what I mean?
I've got a bit of a fright on, man, to be honest.
What?
I've got a bit of a fright on. I've just gone on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then things in your legs, man. It keeps pointing to that. That's man, it's worrying me.
I've about fucking 12 things I'm bleeding worried about, and I'm just like, do you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about if you have certain things with your knees. Like, you look at my both fucking knees, the way they are, it's like, and I do it. It's always in the winter that my fucking hands hurt, me ankles, me fucking knees, me hips. Like, do you know what? I fell asleep sitting, like I woke up at about 4:30 this morning. Fucking went up. Woke up about 9:30. So I had what? No, I had a few hours sleep, even though I look bollocks. It's the fucking sun that's in my eyes as well. Look. Oh, back. 1 sec, you won't get it walking. Fucking bastard. I had it. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah. We're better off leaving Alex at home. You know what I mean? I don't like using the word, but he's a schizophrenic.
Monster.
Max bipolar. I'm certified psychotic post-traumatic stress disorder survivor skills. Loads of labels, but look, We just have to keep pushing through. Men need to pick up the phone and start talking. The reason why I'm doing this is because people put a lot of labels on me when I was a kid too, you know, and I hadn't got much of a chance after that fight because it changed my life and my mass, like I said, but I'm still here, you know what I mean, and it's like all the bullshit and all the fucking bravado. It's like, I don't, yeah, you get loads of people and they think, alleged, so like, you know, when you get these guys, right, that think that they're hard, right, and I've watched loads of YouTube events, let's say, right, but I watch a lot of Showtime stuff like Javante Davis, he's fighting, what's that, some Garcia, not Garcia, who's he fighting? But I watch a lot of fucking, a lot of boxing, I watch a lot of everything really, you know what I mean, and I see if I'm flicking through, and I think it's interesting, I'll watch it. Like on Netflix, yeah. Yesterday I had no bastard remote. Shout out to Fleetwood Enforcers UK, FEUK. They're an online group that fucking monitors our minors' phones, and some of them are decoys. It's like a honey trap. It's not entrapment. You know what I mean? But if they have, listen, you cannot hack WhatsApp, yeah? You're not that special unless you're Elon Musk or something, right? Or whatever. Yeah. I think it's encrypted. Yeah, I don't think you can hack WhatsApp. So these dirty bastards and me arranged to meet a fucking 12-year-old fucking girl. Now imagine that was a real girl. You know, now some of these guys, they do voluntary. You know what I mean? So shout out to Fleetwood Enforcers UK. You dirty bastard. You've just been fucking exposed. Yeah, I'm now placing you under citizen's arrest on the plea. What for? Alright, mate. Talking to a minor, inciting a minor, send them fucking shit to a minor. So you're under citizen's arrest, section 24A. You are now under, I have a duty of care now to fucking protect you in case anyone recognises the location and turns the fuck up. You know, it's like, and that's what them guys have to do there. Now, normally on a sting, I always watch it, right? It's like that Predator Hunter, that something Hansen, Chris Hansen or something like that. Yeah, but the English version, they catch fucking loads of these bastards. You know what I mean? So shout out to Fleetwood Enforcers UK, shout out to Cobra UK, shout out to Exposure UK. Not Exposure TV, not that Exposure, a different one. Yeah, boy, here. He's gone back up. Fucking hell. Are you an only boy? You don't have to answer that, bro. I'm just curious. Because you've some amount of sisters. Fucking hell, man. Well, listen, yeah. My ma was a schizophrenic because of a fire that happened in the family when I was a kid. And we lost a couple of babies that day. But look, life is life, and there's nothing you can do to change it. So there's no point in tormenting yourself. So last year I learned how to forgive myself for it. because it didn't have to be a birthday or an anniversary for my ma to get upset over this, over the kid. She never did, you know what I mean, and it's passed back to me now. It's tough, I'm not gonna lie, like, I have some horrible fucking dreams, like, you just wouldn't believe me if I told you. Proper vivid, and it's like, you can't control your dreams. You know what I mean? But fuck's sake, I've had my mind invaded every time I go to sleep. It's like fucking, not all the time, but sometimes me fucking friends come to me. If I was to get married, my 6 best men are dead already, and plus 5. But like I said, I think today I'm just gonna fucking chill out, watch a fucking movie. I will be back this evening. Now I'm gonna try sort out, cause my brother gave me his upgrade. Pablo, my brother got an upgrade, yeah? One of them Hawaii phones. And he just said to me yesterday, he said, here bro, there you go. Get here. He says, everything's on it for you. Your Netflix, your Amazon Prime, fucking, they're very good to me, me brothers. You know what I mean? I'd be fucked without them, because Mark had to get me section. Now here, that's a G call. Do you understand? Because Mark knows what I'm like. I'm not getting in that ambulance. And after about half an hour, the ambulance driver, he said I had a death stare. And he put me on suicide watch. But Mark had to fucking sign a couple of documents. Boom. 3 months. Do you know how hard it is to get section? Very hard. Yeah. But like I said, I believe in God, and I've always believed in God. And the way I see it is, he has a plan for everybody. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. In April, I'm gonna have a little fucking me. Nah, he's gonna be like me daughter. Fucking hell, he'll end up with about 60 tattoos. Fucking hell. Like, but I can't even believe myself in all fairness, so it's like, what's most important to me? Me family, always first. Everything else comes after that. Now, like I said, it's normally football, kids, misses. In Manchester it isn't anyway. United, kids, and then your missus. Now I love my football, but I love my chick as well. It's a very hard choice that for me, but I think I choose her over football. So that fucking says a lot to anybody that has a fucking an ounce of fucking sense. And she's good for me as well. So let me pick this up. I was just rambling there, sorry, right. I've been, hang on.
When you're on like this job, sat alone on your own, bored. So you don't destroy 2,000.
Yeah, well, you helped me do that too, bro. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people have had a hand to play in it, and it's like I said, when I think about them now, it's like they're angels, and they've been on my shoulders because call me Felix, because I've had more than 9 lives, bro. I've been on the receiving end of it, and I've been the opposite side, and it hurts. You know what I mean? I'm not lying. It hurts, and I'm not bitching. It's like me fucking knees, ankles, feet, hips. Fucking me feet are fucking ice blocks. They're like ice blocks. That's how they feel. My stupid fucking mate prick. Well, it was my stupid fault. I picked the wrong fucking shells. You know what I mean? And we put books. Well, I fucking did. Well, I didn't. I gave the fucking thing to my friend. We were only 13. We're only 13, yeah. Up on the railway, and we had something hit, so between the three of us, we owned it. We paid £100 for it, right? And it was like a fucking one of them things out of Western, you know what I mean? It's like fucking, normally that, you know what I mean? Desert Eagle or Clint Eastwood. Nah, we had a battered shotgun and we went up just to bust a few shots, hit a few targets, you know what I mean? Fucking, get loads of bottles and fucking put them a couple of 100 yards away, whatever, you know what I mean? And just smashing the bottles, and then, yeah, we start aiming at moving targets. Now, I'm talking the 4-legged kind. Now, like I said, there's 13. You know what I mean? It's like, I love dogs. Do you like dogs? Hang on, listen to something. Oh, hey! I love that Jerry Cinnamon. I have his hat. Yeah. Hang on, Stevie. Here we fucking go again. Ooh. 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 Here we fucking go again. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Whoa, here we fucking go again. Why you no worry? Why you no worry? Why you no worry? Don't worry about a thing. Today's video has been sponsored by Mind Your Own Fucking Business, because I'm gonna have to fuck up because I've missed. I'm gonna miss shop, but I'll be back on in a while. I just want to catch up with a few things. I've just knocked me bleeding tobacco everywhere, man. See me, yeah? I'm a fucking walking prick. Honestly, see me, yeah? Fucking Final Destination. Fucking, that's how bad my fucking look is. But saying that, last year has helped me. It's given me the motivation, and I'm in fucking agony. But you know what? Oh, pain can fuck off. Sometimes you don't have to fucking, it hurts like a motherfucker. But guys, listen, yeah.
Have you spoken to about it? Have you ever
Uh,
spoken about speaking to children? So you never committed a crime in your life? You chose the worst one to start with.
fucking sun is blinding me. Lights are blinding my eyes. People pushing by. And I walk off into the night. Now listen, shout out to me mods. Like I said, I have two. On this project, I have probably 3 choices. So straight away, I'm shutting that one down because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna, I can't speak for somebody I don't really know. You know, I can speak for all the boys in Ballyhon and Cherry Orchard, but Scott lived in Donamere, didn't he? And then moved over to Ballyhon. And a few people said to me that they don't know. I was just trying to help him, you know. Fuck football, you're real to him as your woman. Exactly, bro. Stevie, I'm coming off now. I have to ring me missus when she's on our break. A quarter to. So guys, listen. I'll play it for you later, alright? Well, I like Jerry here. Do you not like his hat? The fucking exact same hat that he wore when he done Disco Land. Fucking brilliant, man. It's like, you know, it's like, what I've realised is everybody needs help, right? And all my life, I've never asked for help. I've worked. Why would I ask you for something? Or go out and earn it? You know what I mean? Honest money goes further. What's that? 2 birds in a bush. Oh, what's that fucking saying? Me dad always used to say that to me though. Honest money goes further. My dad found a fucking revolver under me bed, man, at 15. Fucking hell. He had a heart attack. And he's like, what the fuck is that? A gun? Fuck off! Crack straight in the side of the jaw. Yeah, fucking bringing a gun into this fucking house where your sisters and your brothers. Oh man, you fucking have a heart attack down. Fuck's sake. But me and my dad, we ended up getting on great. Like when he got little Daniel's heart, everything changed. My dad turned from a red to a blue. And me brothers will tell you, here, I put 2 United jerseys in the coffin with the bastard. He got dressed in blue in the coffin. We had a City tracksuit on his jersey. You know, it's like it's what he wanted, and we got an extra 20 years out of him because of those brave parents. Now, that's real courage. They give his organs, so my dad, their son died, so my dad could live. You know, but yeah, family always comes first, yeah. Some people just don't have the right fucking morals and what have you, but I'd love to sleep. I just feel so fucking tired. But anyway, saying that, I feel tired, but my mind, it's we're healing slowly. You know, it's all new territory for me here. Like I've confronted me face. I've faced me face. Affronted me face. And I forgive me face. How about that? How deep is that? I forgive my fear. So what does that make me? Fucking fearless. Yeah! Yeah. I have a couple of ideas, and it's like I said, I don't even ask people to hit the like button or whatever, fucking share this. They'll tell me my, but it's like, I've not done for ages, but when I sort me phone out, I'm gonna make a new channel. Now, it's either gonna be face your face or straight out value. Like Pablo done me a great video, right? Fucking straight out of Dublin. Now he knows I like guns and roses, like as a youngster I did, right? But like I said, Pablo is creative and versatile and unique in his own way, because he's got a good old skill set and a good mind. And he's a few years older than me, so I always respect people that are out. Even if you're fucking, I respect everybody. You know what I mean? You treat people how you want to be fucking treated, yeah? There's nobody better than anybody on this planet with an arsehole. And everybody has one, right? It's like, and there's a minority in every country, yeah? I don't give a bollocks what country you're from, what religion you are, what sex you are. What the fuck has it got to do with me? You know, don't do women's work. No disrespect. I'm not a chauvinist cunt, but it's a dick measuring contest on YouTube. Everybody wants to be famous. You know, like, what the fuck? But listen, I need to go, or my chick's gonna kill me. I went to a place, right? Hang on. Listen, guys, I'm gonna have to go. Pablo, Stevie, let me read this. Oh, listen to me, yeah. I'll fucking play it later on, but at the minute, there's something that cannot wait. Yeah, well, like I said here, I wish you all a good day. You took your fucking time, didn't you? Well, this bastard tablet let me here. Send me a voice note on Messenger. Yeah, you found me. You can have a look through my pictures now, can't you?
Another team should come forwards.
Yeah, it's like, fuck's sake, I look so different. Like my last job I was in, like when I prep chef for 7.5 years. You'll see me in me whites, Pablo. But listen, hey Claire, listen, I hate doing this, right, but it's like, yeah. Oh, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, on Facebook Messenger, I'll be able to do that. Pablo, I will check that out in the next hour or so. It's like now, like I said, this tablet is like a dinosaur, yeah? Just like myself, a dying breed of a man that has old school, Ballyfermot old school principles drilled into me as a kid, yeah. I just look myself for a minute and I look like Hitler. Fuck's sake, man, I don't want to look like him. You know what I mean? But shout out to Jerry and here, Jerry Cinnamon. I mean, yeah. Now, here, I have to go, right? But I'll be back at 6. I'll probably be back on in a while. I don't even know. Whoops a daisy. Straight out of Ballyfermot. Straight out of Ballia. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's gonna be a single project. I'm not working with anybody on this. Because I'm not vouching for someone that I don't know. I don't mind vouching for somebody I know all my life. All my life. From 4, you know what I mean, around the same families. And 4 of our families moved up to Cherry Orchard at the same fucking time. So did loads of other motherfuckers. But anyway, today's video is being sponsored by Mind Your Own Fucking Business. And we are a go. And I'll be back at 6 to put on a fucking show. Thank you for coming in, everybody. I'm about to leave. God bless you all. You know what I mean? And shout out to Adam and Eve. I'm away. God bless. Hey, thank you very much.